Alright guys, you're watching Blacklist Builds. We're gonna install Demonize. So in this episode, watch us fuck up my headlights.
Let's do it.
So first things first, we need to take off this shroud that's right above the grill, and then we just pop out the headlights.
So once the headlights are out, we're going to take the projector. There's four little screws that are holding the projector in place of the actual headlight. Under the four screws, pull the projector out as far as you can, because you can't actually pull the projector out. That was my plan when I originally did mine, but you gotta kind of like shimmy it in there and put a little bit of heat resistant glue, yeah. Put a little bit of dab of that on the bottom of it, just to hold the actual ring in place. And then you let that dry for like a half hour, and good.
Alright, so the headlight's out. There are four places where you have to unscrew it. Right here's one. Here's the second one. This is behind the light, of course. And there's one above, and that's another one.
Okay, so next step, we have to pop this open. Now, these are xenon, so this is why we have to retrofit, because no one makes xenon Demonize that I know of. This has to be unplugged. So you'd be really careful not to pull any smaller plugs out, because there's a tiny one that sits way back down there that I pulled out when I did mine. That was a pain. Oh, chipmunk. I swear to God, I have like ADD. Okay, so xenon light is out.
Alright.
Now that the bulb is out and it's unplugged, there's four screws in each corner. They are, I believe...
It's Torx 20 T20 bits, so you want to use an extension. Just make sure you don't drop it into the housing.
I mean, worst case, you just shake it and it comes out, but...
Oh, well, that's good too.
Yeah. Me and Mitesh found that the hard way.
On the last episode...
last episode of Blacklist Builds.
Motherfucker! Wish my hands were more dainty. That of a child worker. You're really fisting that.
Yeah,
real
this
good.
is a real large Euro hole. Okay, so now that we have all the screws out, it's like a little stuck, so you gotta kind of push it down and...
Just watch out for the bulb.
Alright, finessed. Aha! So, now that this is out, you can see in there, that's the glass projector. Try not to touch that with your fingers, because like the grease in your fingers can like make prints on there, and since it's a projector, it'll like magnify it. But there's also like a metal ring that's like right in front of the glass. That's what the ring is gonna sit on. So now that we have this out, we're gonna
right there is where it's gonna sit.
Right down there. That right there. Yeah. So now that we have it out, we're gonna do the little modification that we need to do to the actual LED strip. We had to cut 5 LEDs off because when I put mine in, it was overlapping and it worked, but you want the best fitment possible, especially with retrofits, because you don't want any jittering around. That's also why we're gluing them. So once you get your package, you take these out. Be very careful you don't break these actual connectors, because then you just broke your Demonize. So there's like a little like 4-pin connector you gotta just
separate it.
Be very, very careful with. Now that's off. This is the actual like Bluetooth module, I guess you can call it. It comes with a little QR code you have to scan for the app, but if you search Happy Lighting on either Google app, like Google whatever store, or iPhone App Store, it'll come up, and this should be the first one. So download that on your phone. It automatically, like I didn't even have to connect for mine. It just automatically did it.
Alright, so what is that, John?
This is Loctite Go-To Gel, extra strong for all conditions, all-purpose glue. It's rated for like, I want to say the box at like 220 degrees, but like you're fine. It's not gonna do anything. Like, honestly, these will melt before the glue melts.
Let's make sure nothing melts.
Yeah, it shouldn't melt. I checked my connectors like after having my high beams on for a while, or my normal like low beams on for a while, and there's no melting at all. So, all right. So here's our issue right now. We can't get this in, so we're gonna have to like give it a little like
fold it up a little bit.
Fold it, and just so you can get it past 2 walls on the side. But once you get this in, oh, there we go. See.
Alright, so you got it in between the space between the bulb and the...
Yeah, just gonna like, I'm trying to like, give you a good angle for this.
So John's trying to position the ring so it sits nicely inside there.
Just dab it on a little bit of a dab. A little. Ooh. Ooh. That just smells.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Alright, so now I'm gonna like just hit this be super fucking careful with this. And just give it a little rub down.
This is like completely useless to someone that's gonna watch this
Oh
because you
yeah.
can't see anything.
Here, all right. Here, I'll give it a little shot in there. That's where I'm applying the glue, just to hold the actual like strip down in the rim of the projector. So I don't know how well you can see this.
No,
but
I can sort of see it. I
it's
can see
like,
the ring inside there.
yeah, I'm gonna like give it a little wiggle. All right, so I'm just gonna hold this in place and let it sit.
Okay, you're holding it in place.
Mm-hmm.
I can't understand you with all that cock in your mouth.
Yeah, I'm just right now I'm holding the ring against the wall so it'll like glue.
Yeah.
Or, like the glue will hold. It should settle within 5 minutes. I think it says 5 minutes on here.
So hold that guy for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're gonna get some food, John.
Bye, guys.
All right. So what John was saying is he didn't glue the ring to the housing of the projector, so that's why you can see the LEDs. Whereas this side, you can't see it at all, or it's very difficult to see it. So what John actually did was he finally got that glued into place, so it's not going to move around, and you won't see it from the other side like that previous clip. So we got the xenon bulb back in, we have the wire sticking out. What we're going to do is we're actually going to grab this, probably Dremel out a little slit in here so the wire can hang out and not interfere with the closing of the cover.
Eventually.
It was a pain to install. Reason being, like in the previous clip, it's hard to get the LED ring into that small little space. But in terms of wiring, super simple. I have wires here from my underglow already there. This is basically the positive terminal. All you have to do is take off one of the nuts, feed the wire underneath. You can see the one black wire with the red at the tip touching that nut closest to us. That one is the happy lighting thing. The relay is right here. I just zip tied it to some of the wires, and the negative I put it right over here with my underglow. So if you see those two wires going to that nut with a little bit of the copper wire hanging out, that's where I did it. I'm going to clean it up tomorrow when I have a little bit more sunlight. I ran the wires from the back of it basically behind the false firewall, and the other side comes out here, comes in between the foam, and just runs down. So in order to control the headlights, you download an app called Happy Lighting. Basically what you can do is you can change the color of your headlights with this dial here. There's presets down here, and there's like a little like a pattern mode where you can strobe it, rapid, rainbow, change, or gradual, and this is the speed of it. So there's also a voice mode too, so if you're playing music with your phone and it's close by, the microphone can pick it up and it flashes, as you can see in the background. So the wiring was simple. It was just trying to get the headlights, the LED ring sitting in between the bulb and the lens was the issue. That took a long time to just get it like perfect. I used a little bit of glue to let it sit in there so it doesn't get pulled out. So overall, for like $30, this isn't bad at all. That's pretty much it. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please hit subscribe down below. And I'll see you guys on the next episode.